Hello, everybody. My name's Belinda, and I am here to do your movement and mobility session today. This is a recording. Now, some of you have joined me online live on my sessions on a Wednesday, and some of you have asked that you'd like to be able to do this yourself. So my suggestion is I'm going to teach this class without any music now. I'm going to give you 30 minutes of exercise, and my suggestion for you is that you put on your favourite music. So you put on in the background your own music so that you can enjoy moving to the things that uplift you. And I'm going to take you through each of the exercises. So you're going to remember that no two bodies are the same and that some of us have had a different journey, and you're going to be able to do as much as you can. Okay, so feel free to do as much of the exercises as you can. You might feel that things when you put your arm up or you put your arm to the side, or there might be some movements that you might feel a little bit more uncomfortable with. Remember, a little bit of discomfort is okay, but we don't want you to feel any pain. And if there's any reason you need to stop, then we're going to trust that you're going to do that. So here's the class. I need you to have a chair. I'm using a stability cushion on mine. You could have a cushion off your sofa, or you could just be sat on your dining room or kitchen chair. I'm also going to be using a couple of hand weights. My hand weights are 0.5 kilo each, and you could also use a couple of cans of baked beans. They're normally about 400 grams. So are you ready? Okay, let's begin. Right, so you might see my little dog coming in and out of the screen every so often. Her name's Bo, and she quite likes to join in occasionally. So now it's a really sunny day here in my home, and I'm in Hampshire. So I'm going to just move back a little bit and adjust that screen for you. I'm trying to keep the sunlight not too directly on my face, but enough space. Okay, whoops, and don't fall off your chair. Okay, right. Here we go. Let's start the session now, everyone. So are you sitting comfortably? That's the first thing I want you to do. Make sure you're sitting right up on your bottom bones. Okay, so we're going to roll one shoulder and then we're going to roll the other shoulder. The movement and mobility session is designed exactly as it says, to get you moving and to keep you mobile. And I'm going to take you through each part of the body, mobilizing, stretching, and toning. That's my plan for you this morning. Okay, so rolling those shoulders. Good. Paying attention to see whether each shoulder feels the same, or does it feel different? Have you got one that feels a little more clunky than the other, or one that feels a bit more stiff? And then we're going to try and come forwards. So we're going to come forwards now. We're rotating the shoulders nice and gently. Very good. Very good. That's lovely. Brilliant. Good. Well done. Remembering to breathe. When we're concentrating, we're really good at holding our breath. So try not to hold your breath and rest there. Put your hands on your thighs. So you're going to lift one shoulder and then the other. Now, if you've got some music playing and it's appropriate to move to the music, then why not do that? Sometimes music helps us, okay? I've purposely recorded this for you today without the music so that you can play your own. But when you come with me on the sessions that the Look Good Feel Better offer you with our compliments, I'll be playing music, okay? But of course, that'll be my choice of music, and I try to play a variety, but it might not be exactly what motivates you, of course. So lifting your shoulders, very nice, well done. And rest there. Good. Now we're going to start to take the arms up to the side. So we're going to keep our arms wide. We're going to take them up, see if we can touch them above our head, and then we're going to come back nice and slowly down. We really ideally want the same pace. So I need the same speed on the way up, and I need the same speed on the way down. Trying to keep your back nice and straight and still sitting on those bottom bones. See if you can feel them. When you lift the arms, see if you can practice pulling your tummy muscles in. Pull them in without holding the breath and take it out. Good. Now we're going to try one arm. So we're going to get one arm to go up and leave the other one down. Now you'll feel when you do that that the side of the body has to work to stabilize you because you're only using one. So try and keep the body nice and straight. Keep it nice and straight. Well done. Very nice. These movements need to be slow. So even if you've got faster music on, try to take the slower pace. Try to take the slower rhythm, even though maybe you're enjoying something with a little bit more beat. Take it up. You could also try some different tracks. You might have something really relaxing when I do this section. And then when I take it up a little bit, the energy up a little bit, you might want to change your music and put something else on. Good. Bring it back to the center and then bring it down. Lovely. Well done, you. So palms now. I'd like one hand to come up, offering the palm, and take it over. And then take it up and bring it down. And then the other palm up and over and up and down. And I'm trying not to move the rest of my body. I'm trying to keep myself nice and still. That's it. Over and back. And one last time, singularly, up and over. Now, if you've got mobility issues with your shoulders, really do it nice and slowly. Take your time. Both hands. Ready? Lifting and crossing and touching and lifting and open up. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in through your nose, taking the arms up, bringing them over. That's it. And up, stretching and down. Good. We're going to take the side bend now. So we're going to see if we can slide our hand down towards the floor, keeping our spine upright. So we're trying not to lean forwards. We're just going side. Now the opposite side to the way you're going, you should feel the waist working the opposite side to the way you're going. Feel that? That feels good. Remember to smile when you're exercising. Remember to feel that really great feel-good feeling through the body as you move. Good. We're going to take it out to the side a little bit more now. So remember, you've got to stabilize yourself so you don't fall off your chair. Reaching. That's good. And reaching, stretching, and stretching, and rest there. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of back mobility now, and I'm going to turn sideways so that I can show you, okay? So I'm going to turn sideways so you can see the side of me. So we start with a nice straight spine. And then we're going to tuck our chin in. We tuck the chin in, and we come down, and we keep going down, and we slide the hands down our legs. We come all the way down, and then we become a rag doll. So let your body be floppy. And imagine that someone's trying to pull you up from the middle of your sweater. Come up, and lifting the head up, stacking the spine last. That's it. Let's do that again. So we're going to come down with a straight back as much as you can. Straight back, relaxing the head, and then slowly imagine that rag doll being pulled up from the middle and rest there. Okay, the great thing about a recording, of course, is you can pause me and you can do this in your own time. So if you need a bit more time to do a particular exercise, just hit pause and do it again. Now let's do the lower part now. So let me pull my sweater down so you can see me. So the bottom of my spine, okay, I'm going to tuck it under. I pull my tummy muscles in so I don't fall off my chair, and I sit up straight. Now, if you've got one of these air-filled cushions, the great thing about them, because they're air, is the air moves, and that gives you your pelvis a real opportunity to straighten up and then bend. This lovely fluidity to that movement. Try and get as much movement in the bottom of your spine into the middle. Take your shoulders forward, so get that curve. That's it. Let's try it again. Really create that C shape, curve, and up. Lovely, very nice. Now we're going to see if we can get some circling. So we're going to circle through the hips, through that pelvis, making nice big circles. Good. Round we go, and the other way, circling. That's it. Oh, some stiff areas, aren't there? I get stiff just in the bottom of my back sometimes, and this feels very nice to relax and to stretch. That's good. Now try tilting, sticking your bottom out and tuck it under, and stick it out and tuck it under. Brilliant. That's super. And again. Good. If you can hear creaking, it's not my bones, by the way. It's my cushion on my chair. Just in case you thought she's a bit creaky, it's not me, it's the chair. Good. And rest there. Let's do a little bit of a hamstring stretch now. So can you take one foot out in front and can you pull your toes up towards you? And you might need to be on the edge of your chair to do this. And you're going to slide the same hand. So I've got my right leg and my right hand, and I'm going to see if I can slide it down my leg. Can you reach your toes? Pull your toes up towards you maybe. Now you get a really big pull here all the way down the back of that leg. Hold it there just for a couple of seconds. Feel the stretch. It should start to release a little. Hold it there and bring it back in. And then take to the other leg, other arm, slide it down. Remember, they might not be the same. They might not be the same. You might find that one side you've got more flexibility than others. That would be quite normal to feel that. So you're going to hold it wherever you can on this side now. I'm leaning on my leg. You could have your hand on your leg, your elbow on your leg, just to support your spine as you're stretching that hamstring. Hold it there. Keep drawing up with those toes and then rest. Okay, come back to the center now. If you turned around as well, or you might already be here. So now you're going to think about the spine, and I want you to rotate around the body. So you're going to turn one way, and you're going to see if you can put your hand on your leg and the hand on the back of your chair, and you're going to try and push round. Now, can you see something behind you? Have a look behind you. What can you see? And then when we go the other side, I want you to see if you can see the same thing again. I've got my lovely glitter curtains behind me. So I try and focus on an area on the curtains that I can see. I go round and then I go round the other way. Now, is one side easier than the other? Do you need to kind of ease yourself around a bit more, one side than the other? And rest there. Let's have a look at the neck. Now, lots of people talk to me about necks. See if you can get that chin down to your chest and then looking directly forward and bring it down to the chest. Good. And lift it up. That's it. So we're down and we're up. Very nice. And down and up. And now we're going to turn it to the side and the other side. So as I said to you earlier, you get to do this class with me once a month online, care of Look Good, Feel Better. I always look forward to seeing you, so please do come and join me. And if you'd like to do any extra exercise, by all means, look me up. Pizzazz Me, you should find a link in my bio, and you can contact me through my website or my email or my telephone number, whatever you've got access to through the Look Good, Feel Better channels, and get in touch with me. I offer all kinds of classes, Tuesdays, Wednesdays and Thursdays online. How's that neck feeling now? Take it round and bring it to the center. Now take the chin down and lift up straight. We're not going to take the head up until we're supporting the head. So just down and then straight forward, and down and straight forward. See if you can get that lovely movement in the neck. And then we're going to put the hands on the head and we're going to look up. So you're supporting your head now. You bring it down and you look up again. That feel nice? Try and get that head moving. Good. Lovely. Very nice. Right. A little bit of stretch for the shoulder and the tricep. See if you can put your hand on your shoulder and see if you can ease that arm up. Now, how far can you get your arm? The aim is to get your elbow directly over your shoulder. Now, if you've got lots of space and you can keep your back straight, you might want to come all the way over. But if you feel like this, then just keep to this stretch for me. And come down, and then the other side. Ease it up. Remember, they might not be the same, so just keep working on it. It might feel tight, remember. As long as it's not painful, you can pursue the stretch. If it just feels a little bit uncomfortable, see if you can get it up there a little bit more. And then when you get to your maximum, you're going to hold it still. Very good, and come down. Oh, lovely. Right, so if you've got your hand weights or your cans, I'd like you to get them now. Now, we're just adding a little bit of weight, as I said earlier. We're not using big, heavy weights. So about half a kilo or a can of baked beans is about 400 grams. So hold it in your hands with your palms facing up. You're going to bend one arm and then the other. So we're taking the pace up just a little bit more now. Okay, so if you're changing your music, you might want something with a little bit more rhythm, or you might have had it from the beginning. So we're bending and we're straightening, bending and straightening. My aim is to get my hand, my weight to my shoulder and to straighten each arm. I'm straightening my arms and I'm trying to get my triceps and my biceps working together. When one works, the other stretches. When the other one works, the other one stretches, okay? So they work like a pulley system. That's good. Do a couple more of these. Good. And rest there. Take one up out to the side. Now, as we take the arm to the side of the body, you'll feel your torso having to work quite hard to hold it still. So we're going to do one, then the other. And I'm going to try not to lean. There's a temptation to go with it. But try to keep that body nice and still. You're doing really well. Keep it going nice to the side and down, and to the side and down. Feel good? Good. Can you feel those muscles working in the side of your waist and in your back? You feel them working. Good. Now, can we do both together? Pull your tummy muscles in like you're doing up that tight button in your jeans. And lift up to parallel and back down. The sun shines lovely today. It's a very cold, brisk morning. Very frosty outside this morning where I am. And it's January that I've done this recording. And it's really frosty, but the sun is coming in through my conservatory and it's lovely. And I'm lifting. Good. And then I'm coming down. Okay, now we're going to do a little assisted exercise now. So we're going to try and put our weights together or our cans together. You might find that one of your arms is functioning more than the other, or they may well both be the same. So we're going to do an assisted exercise. We've got the elbows wide. We're going to push up. We're going to push up and we're going to try and push right up. And we're going to see if we can straighten our arms. And then to come down, we take the elbows wide. We bring the hands down. That's it. Good. Let's try again. Push up. Push up. Keep going. Keep going. Make the diamond shape and then change the arms to straighten them. Make the diamond shape. Come down, come down, come down. Lovely. And rest. Right, we're going to do a little bit of endurance now. So we're going to stack the hands one on top of the other. So we've got our cans or our weights still. We're taking them one on top of the other. We're going to keep going until we straighten our arms. Okay, and then we're going to come back down. So we're going to try and do the same speed, because it'd be tempting, wouldn't it, to just let the arms drop. So see if you can keep those arms one on top of the other. That's it. Remember, the next time you need to hang the washing out or change a light bulb or reach something in a cupboard and you need your arms to be able to stay in the air for any period of time, this is a great exercise to assist with that, okay? So down, down. Lovely. Good. and rest. Right, we're going to work the trapezius muscle now, which is like a big coat hanger in the top of your back. So we're going to take one arm down to the floor, and then we're going to pull up with the elbow. And then we're going to take it down to the floor, and we're going to pull up with the elbow. Now my other hand is on my leg. You see that I'm supporting my spine. I go down and up and down and up. Good. And rest. Let's try the other side. We're going to go down and up. Good. Now we want the elbow to be higher than the wrist. So I need the elbow higher than the wrist. Good. We got one more. Ready? One more. And rest there. That's very nice. Well done. Well done. Right. One more. Let's put the hands to the shoulders, and we're going to push one arm up and then the other arm up. And we're pushing up. And I'm trying to straighten my spine. I'm trying to really work on sitting on my bottom bones. There's a temptation, isn't there, always to slouch back, but try to be away from the back of your chair and try to keep that back self-supporting. Good. Stretching, stretching. Last one now. And rest there. Superb. Right, pop those down. Okay, we're going to have a look at those feet now. So what I'd like you to do is clench your fists, come up onto the balls of your feet, and you're going to have a little run. Okay, a little race. Okay, let's go. Now, I often have a little challenge in the session if you join me live, and we see who's going to win the race. Okay, you ready? Are you ready to win the race? Let's go. See if you can pad those feet. Now, it's quite hard, isn't it, to lift your legs up while you're sat down? So see if you can keep going. Remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good, that's got it all moving, hasn't it? Right, we're going to go from seat to feet now. So this is where we go from sitting to standing. And when we do this, we have to take the body weight forwards. Okay, we take the body weight forwards to bring us off our chair. It has to have a little bit of a power movement to it. So it's a little bit of a real spark. Okay, so see if you can keep practicing that. When you're sat down at home, you might want to have a little practice. So instead of just standing up, have a little practice. Maybe each time you stand up, try and stand up 5 times like this first. These muscles in your thighs will start to develop. And we do want to have strong legs, don't we? Because we find as we perhaps get older, we might use our hands to help us get up. But really, we need the legs to keep working. So let's get up on this last one, and we're going to hover. So I want you now to hover. Hold it there. See if you can have a little, you hover. You can see my cushion behind me. So my bottom's off the cushion. I'm now hovering, and now I'm going to stand up straight. Okay, so I'm going to move my chair now, and if you could do the same, please, and just move your hand weights out the way so you don't trip over them. So we're going to get moving. Now, if you do want to change your music and you want to give it a little bit more rhythm, this is the time to do it. So I'm here. I'm going to bend my toes. Okay, I'm just going to adjust my screen for you actually now I'm stood up, just to make sure that you can see me okay. All right, so I'm going to bend my toes. So I'm working on bending my big toes. That's my plan, is to bend my big toes. And when I try and bend my big toes, I can get my ankles moving. I can really feel that I can get my feet and my knees moving. I'm pulling my tummy muscles in and I'm bending those feet. And I'm trying to keep a reasonable rhythm. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. And now, if you've got any arthritis in your feet, or you've got any challenges with your knees or hips, this is a really good way to get them moving. Okay, we want to lubricate the joints all the time. Certainly if the weather's cold, often we stiffen up a bit, don't we? So try and get those feet moving. 4 and 3 and 2. Now, what happens when we keep our feet flat? Can we still bend our knees? Now, you might see my left knee isn't functioning quite as well. I have a bit of a challenge with my left knee at the moment. So it doesn't want to straighten quite as much as it should. 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. So now I can feel my hips. Now you could use your chair if you need to. If you don't need your chair, just try and keep your arms moving without it. Okay, I've got the chair there in case you need it for any balance. And also in a second, we're going to use it as a guide to how we can get that leg to lift. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Right, now push up onto your toes. See if you can balance up on those toes and then see if you can pick your toes up. Now, the temptation will be to stick your bottom out to lift your feet. Try and keep your body straight and lift and lift and lift. Good. Yes. Now you should feel the power in those feet. Feet are strong, aren't they? 4 and 3 and 2. Last time. And 1. Okay, hands on your chair. Now see if you can pick up that knee and see if you can put it between your hands. So I love this section. This section gets your heart rate going, gets you moving, big major muscles working. The legs can be pretty heavy, yeah? Legs are pretty heavy, aren't they? So trying to lift them up really works those muscles. Lift up, that's good. So you can do this for as long as you want to. I'm obviously taking you through the exercises. Remember, you can pause it if you need a break, you need to get a drink. You can pause it if you think, actually, I need to work on that a little bit more. Good. And rest there. Right, now see if you can get your heel to your bottom. Try not to miss out any bits of the class, though. Try not to fast forward it, because I've prepared the class so that it builds up the body gently, okay? The stretches we have to do first. Don't just skip through to this section because the muscles might be tight if you're not pre-warmed. Bring the heel up, bring the heel up and up. Good, 2 more, up and up. Last time, lift and there, good. Right, hands on your chair. You are going to use your chair now. You're going to sit your bottom back as if you're sitting on an imaginary chair behind you. And then you're going to come up. And then you sit down. How low can you go? The aim is to get your bottom in line with your knees. Okay, that's the aim. Bottom in line with the knees. Good, well done. Squatting and lifting. And squatting and lifting. Last time now, squatting and lifting. Super job. Right, we're going to take a few swings now, hip flexor swings. This is a great way to stretch through the hips and through the buttocks, okay? So I'm going to use my chair to support me and I'm going to swing my leg. I've got this really nice swing going on. Sorry, I've got my microphone cable caught. That's it. So I'm going to swing and swing. Feel nice? And then I'm going to change legs whenever I need to. I'm not going to stand on one leg for too long because that might be a bit uncomfortable. I've got this nice big swing movement. It's sort of a freedom in the hips. That's it. And I'm going to come back to the first side. Super job. That's it. Lovely. That feels nice, doesn't it? I really like this feeling. Good. And the other side, give it a swing. Brilliant. Yes. Couple more. And that's it. Ease it there. Okay, last exercises. We're going to do standing. You're going to take a step. You're going to bend both knees, come up and bring it back. Step, bend, step, and in. And step, and bend, and step, and in. Good. Now, if you like dancing, of course, I've got dance classes that I teach as well. So I've taught that this morning, actually, before doing this recording. So if you like dancing, that's something you might be able to join me with. Take it forwards. As you progress, as you start to feel well, you might fancy joining some other upbeat classes, of course. Strengthening your body all the time. One more. Bending and resting there. Well done, you. That's good. Right, we're going to take some stretches now. So now I need you to straighten your legs and straighten your arms and straighten your body. Okay, hold that there. Really feel that stretch, trying to lengthen. Stick your bottom out a little bit so you can really feel that in your hamstrings and your buttocks. And then walk towards your chair. Good. And then we're going to try it again. Walk away. Now, if you get dizzy, keep your head up, okay? If you get dizzy, just keep that head up. You've done really well today. You should give yourself a big pat on the back for doing your exercises and come up. Right, now try and get your foot behind you. Now, some people can easily touch their foot. Some people can't. Some people, it's a long way off. So it's up to you. Remember, none of us are exactly the same, are we? See if you can get your foot towards your knee. That's the aim. Towards your knee, towards your bottom. Your foot towards your bottom, your knee facing down. And then you're going to change legs. And we're going to see if we can get that one up. They might be different, of course. So we're going to see what we can do. Hold it there. And rest. Right, I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to take my arm up to the side and I'm going to come over. And I'm going to try and keep my feet down and I'm going to get this stretch here in the side of my body. Oh, that feels nice. Now, I won't turn around, otherwise you'll see my back. So I'm going to let go of my chair and go the other way. But if you need your chair for support, just turn round if you're doing this recording. Stretching and back. Now I need some energy circles. Are you ready? How are we doing on our time? We are perfect. So you should have a 30-minute workout here, everybody. 30 minutes, and you can extend it or shorten it depending on how many you want to do of each exercise, okay? And stretching and rest and give yourselves a well-earned clap. Well done today, that's brilliant. So thank you for joining me for today's class. I've really enjoyed you joining me at all the live sessions with Look Good, Feel Better. So if ever you feel like you'd like to join me, I think it's the second Wednesday of the month and we meet at 11:30. So enjoy the recordings and I look forward to seeing you live and take good care of yourselves. Thank you ever so much. Bye-bye.